Thank you, Ish, to Zindagi for this platform. Okay, I would really like to tell you a story of one of my clients, a case study in fact. A few months ago, a lady named Namita visited my office at my Gaikwad center. 14 years she was struggling with the one thing. She was struggling with the marriage. Imagine the 14 years, family का pressure, society का pressure, और खुद के self doubt. When she met me for the first time, her first statement was, Ashuthosh, मुझे लगता है कि शायद मेरी शादी होगी ही नहीं, मेरे नसीब में शादी है ही नहीं. At the time, she was not expecting any miracles or magic. She just wanted to have a peace in her mind. So we decided to have few access bars sessions. For those who don't know what is access bars, it is simply a gentle touch technique where we release all the limiting beliefs, unwanted thoughts, feelings, emotions, judgment, and all the mental blocks that we are carrying in our mind. And what access bars does is simply remove it, eliminate it energetically, delete, destroy, and uncreate it all without any medical or without any medicines, therapy talk, or even motivation. In just 4 sessions, something different, something unexpected started happening in her life. One day, she was playing badminton at Goregaon Sports Complex, and there she met someone. And after a match, they decided to have a coffee together. A simple conversation started over there. And कभी कभी लाइफ में ऐसे मोमेंट्स आते हैं ना जब आपको सडनली ऐसे फील होता है कि समथिंग डिफरेंट इज पॉसिबल, समथिंग कैन बी चेंज इन माय लाइफ एज वेल. So later that weekend, she again met with the same person at Marine Drive for a long walk and a conversation. And she called me for the appointment. She booked an appointment. They came together very next day itself. They sat in front of me, smiling, in fact, growing, and they said something very beautiful. They said, Ashuthosh, we get clarity, we feel light in each other's company, and we are deciding to get married. So with the blessings of their parents, they decided to get married. Why I am telling you all the story today? Because last week itself, it was their first wedding anniversary. Yeah. And seeing her happy, so peaceful, so joyful, it reminded me of something very powerful. Because the change, what she felt, is not outside. The change she felt is inside her mind. When your mind gets lighter, when you stop carrying the old emotional baggages that you're carrying since years, and when your judgments start dissolving, your life starts offering new possibilities. Okay? And the moment we talk, the life journey, her last 1 year's journey, she was so grateful. Okay. And that is the only reason I wanted to tell you today, because sometimes we think a real transformation requires years of struggle, a lots of effort. But many times all it requires is removing what is blocking you or keeping you stuck in that reality. And that is exactly what Access Bars does. And that too effortlessly. You just have to lie down on a portable table and just enjoy the session. It will be a 60 to 90 minutes of session. Yeah. So my real question to all of you is, how many times we are carrying worries? How much worry are we carrying? How much stress are we carrying? And if you are curious enough to release it without any medicine, without any motivation, or without any therapy talk, I warmly welcome you to visit my office, Mind and Ease Practice at Ghatkopar. And not because I promise some miracles or magic, but because when your mind gets lighter, or when you release all the blocks that you're carrying in your mind, your life will start working in a magical way. And I hope to see many of you experiencing an access buzz with me very soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vinay.
थैंक यू सो मच. और मिराकल ये कह रहे हैं कि नहीं होता है, लेकिन एक्चुअली में मिराकल होता है, क्योंकि मैंने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है. और जैसा इन्होंने कहा कि कुछ टच होते हैं जो इनके हाथों में मैजिक है, ऑफ कोर्स इन्होंने सीखा है वो इसलिए, लेकिन जिस तरह से वो टचेस होते हैं आपके दिमाग में या आपके सर की कुछ जगहों पे, यू जस्ट फील वेरी लाइट. And thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting this event. I would say thank you so much for वो जो अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चे हैं, जो जिन्हें कई सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ इसलिए नहीं मिल पाती हैं क्योंकि उनके पास इतनी कुछ चीज़ों के अभाव होते हैं और उसी वजह से कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं खुल पाती हैं। लेकिन आशुतोष जी जैसे लोग जो न सिर्फ लोगों के स्ट्रेस को दूर कर रहे हैं बल्कि अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चों को भी सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं इन इवेंट्स के जरिए। थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन फॉर बीइंग अ सपोर्टिंग पार्टनर एंड एज